Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have another new show for you. I have to say that this is a beautiful piece.
Yes.
Now we featured another link bracelet that had onyx and koa.
Yeah.
That was a little smaller than this one.
Right.
This is a nice piece.
Yes.
It's over half an inch.
Right.
Or close to half an inch. And it's a substantial piece and it's very eye-catching. In the sun, when the sun hits
You
the
have
opalite,
to like put on your sunglasses and watch the glare.
Yes. And I paired it with the opalite ring, which we're going to feature a little later because I needed you to see how well they go together.
Really well.
And then if you look on your screen, we have these therapy magnets that are embedded behind each link.
I find that so interesting.
It's a little extra
and everyone
something.
says they really like it.
Remember in the 70s when magnets were all the rage? Or they still, a lot of people like it. So this has these embedded. Now you can see it has a hidden clasp. As I rotate my wrist on screen, you can see that you can't even really tell where the clasp
right.
is.
I like
but
that.
The koa and the opalite mixed together, it's
very
just stunning.
Complementary. Yeah,
yes.
It's very stunning. And I think that, we always get the question of, is the wood protected? And yes, it definitely is protected with a resin coating. And I think the combination, what we get is kind of like you have the land and the sea.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think it's really this nice mixture of people who will tell us, they love the fact that it's got that ocean element with the blues and then the browns.
Of the koa.
Yeah, of the land.
Now, we always talk about this, so sorry if you've heard it before, but that koa is one of a kind. The grain is different in every single bracelet. So you could get the same style bracelet, but the koa is going to be different. Some are going to be dark, some are going to be light, some might have curly koa, some might have straight koa. We have different versions of this same bracelet with that koa.
Well, those of you who have been shopping with us and watching and shopping for going on 17 years, you know that we still have new people who are just discovering us who will call or write or text and say they just found us. And
I don't know how that's possible. We're going into our 17th year in October, which is,
now.
So I don't know how that's possible.
But that's why.
But it's okay.
No, that's why, though, sometimes we have to repeat or say things as though you're just seeing us for the first time. So we appreciate that. And you guys don't mind because you like hearing the tips.
Oh, I thought they just like hearing me. It was funny, actually, we were out the other day and we were having dinner. And I forget how long we've been on. And I even actually forget we're on TV.
Right.
Because I just don't sit in front of the mirror and admire myself all the time. So sorry, you got me wrong. So we were out having dinner and the waiter said, "You look familiar."
I know.
And I looked at Lori and I was like, "Oh, really? Well, maybe, I don't know, do you play pickleball? Maybe I played you at pickleball." And he's like, "No, I don't play pickleball." So, because I don't do anything else, basically. That and garden.
Well, I don't know. You do. You're very active.
So he said that, and then I thought about it, and I was like, oh, he must have seen the show. Meanwhile, my daughter's over across, rolling her eyes, because apparently we get this only when she is out with us. She rolls her eyes and says, "Oh, again."
But it was funny because he said, that voice. Those voices, I recognize it. I remember. Anyway, he finally said he remembered it was
and then I don't
which
come
was
out.
fun for us.
Yes,
it's nice.
It is nice.
We appreciate
and it's fun.
that.
Yeah, I'd rather you come up to me and say, "Hey, Showcase Hawaii," rather than you wondering if it's me or not saying anything, because I do like people coming up to us.
No, I mean, it's fun for us because, again, we love meeting all of you, and when we had our shops, you would come in, say hello, and it's fun.
You tell me how much you like me over her all the time. Not gonna happen. But yeah, I like teasing my our viewers that come up to me.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun, and we did enjoy that.
So we have a lot of you who purchase the link bracelets for yourself, and this is another one you need to add to your collection.
Well,
you're gonna love it.
And we'll include a gift box if you are gifting it to somebody special, because we always do that. It's Showcase Hawaii. We have to do that. So you can expect that when you get the item, it will come with a gift box. Now, we needed something to match. Can you imagine getting this
I'm
with
so
your link
excited
bracelet?
about this. Now, I'm looking at this thinking that is a really good deal.
It's an amazing price.
It's an amazing price.
Yes.
But this is a beautiful ring. When you get it, you're going to be very surprised
If
at the
you
quality.
pair it with the bracelet, you're going to be amazed, and you're going to make somebody very, very happy, because the look of it is just amazing together. Separately, if you're out and you want something, let's say you're going out to dinner, we were talking about, and you want something stunning to wear, and you're not really a big jewelry person, you don't want it too flashy, this is the ring, because that blue opalite really reflects and refracts and catches the light differently than any other stone. Also, that koa wood, once again, is going to be kind of individual to this particular piece and make it a one-of-a-kind piece.
Well, you know what I've heard many times is that a lot of you guys spent on that wedding ring for your wife, future wife at the time, but you didn't buy something for yourself.
She actually has heard it from me. So she's basically saying what I said. I sure did spend a lot of money on that wedding ring, but I didn't get anything in return.
What?
Basically, she's calling me out.
Oh, gosh.
But yes.
Anyway, a lot of you guys can relate, because you'll tell me, got married 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Feels like 100.
And you never, ever bought yourself a nice ring. So here's a way to treat yourself, or those of you women out there, treat your man to a nice ring and even a matching link bracelet.
And mind you, you're getting off easy and cheap. So it's nothing even to think about. All you have to think about is what size you need to get. But yeah, you got that fancy ring. Go at least get him something that
and
you
you
could wear.
Remember, it's not going to be the ring size he wore when he was in his 20s.
No.
So check and make sure you get the right size.
In fact, I think I've gone up a few sizes since I was in my 20s. Yes, exactly. But and we're having a 2-for special. So this looks great on a man or a woman. It's a unisex style. It's also a comfort fit style. So that edge around the side of the ring is curved a little, so when you put it on, it's actually very comfortable to slide onto your finger.
Well, it's funny because Lucian called and he was saying, I was watching and your husband was talking about rings and how his went up. How many sizes?
At least 2.
Yeah.
No, actually it's gone up 3.
Oh, okay. Well, at the time,
but I work with my hands. That's
the
my
time,
excuse.
I think you said 2. And I think he said his went up like 3 or 4.
Well, yeah, mine's comfortably at 3.
So he said he felt good knowing.
Hey, Lucian, I have you covered.
Yours went up too.
Yeah, you're not alone.
And I think he represents, or you and Lucian represent a lot of guys out there. And I mean, hey, women, everybody, it's not the same as in high school.
But I'm doing work. I'm pulling weeds,
For sure.
I'm digging, I like to get out in the yard. I'm not like baking bread with these hands.
Still, if you're baking bread and your finger size goes up, it's no problem.
It's all muscle in these fingers. That's why I went up 3 sizes. But yeah, this is, even if you go up in a size in a year, it's affordable enough to be able to buy another one, which is nice.
Right.
But this is a special price only for you and the holidays. So we want to make that very clear. And it's very strong because it's tungsten. So you got to remember that. And
wow.
it's 8 millimeters wide, which is approximately 3/8 of an inch, which is a nice width. So it has all these wonderful things. And also, you could see on the screen, the design goes all the way around the band, so you know what you're getting when you see what you see on TV. So give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
We have not featured this item before.
Oh.
This is the first time.
I don't know how we find so many new things on a regular basis.
I'm exhausted
It's
looking
Wayne.
for new things.
I
It is
know.
me. Because when I saw
Especially
this.
for men.
Well, I saw this and I thought all the fishermen that we have. And, you know, the fishermen are particular.
Yeah.
When they're reeling in one of these, it's big and it's, you know, it's
Old.
substantial.
Yeah.
So is this pendant.
Yeah.
You don't want a little flimsy, hollow pendant. You want something big and substantial.
That
like
really represents your catch.
Yes. So when people say, how big was it? You can say, this is 1/1000th scale of the marlin I caught when we were out there
I don't know
deep
how
sea
they
fishing.
do that. That's
yes.
amazing.
It's amazing. But the detailing on this, you have the contrast between the polished silver and the matte silver, which really pops that mirrored polish finish. You have the detailing of the fins, the sword on the marlin.
I was surprised at the weight of it. And when I say the weight, to me, a certain weight feels very elegant, very elevated, where it feels very expensive.
Well, it is, you know, it's very heavy. It's solid.
Nice. It's not hollow.
No, it's 0.925 sterling silver.
And the price of sterling silver has gone up
Substantially.
So
we're
this
also
is a great price.
And we're also including the chain, the 20-inch chain to go with it. It's a popcorn link chain, which is a really cool, when you look at it, it looks like a rope, like a real rope.
Right.
So that's why, or fishing line too. So that's why I wanted to pair it with that.
I do like what you were saying about the contrast between the polished and
the mirror finish.
The mirror finish, yeah. It does really make a difference because it catches your eye and it differentiates the details where you can see the fin and look at. That's so beautiful.
It is beautiful.
A CZ eye.
That CZ actually catches your eye too because it's right in the eye of the pendant. Now I want to point out too that the bail is a little larger. So if you have a bigger chain and you want to use it, we include the chain as a bonus.
Yes.
But you can see that this particular pendant is almost 2 inches tall from the bail down to the bottom.
Right.
That detailing on that back fin it's almost true to what
I love
a
that
marlin
curve
is.
on that. And it does feel like just like when you see videos of people reeling it in, it thrashes and it curves itself. You know, it's not straight.
Exactly.
So I love that detail. And, you know, it is a substantial size, right? We're talking about 1.5 inch tall, like you were saying, by 1.25 inch wide. And this is just, I think it's a stunning piece, and it's going to be something where it does give you that opportunity to talk about the fish that you caught.
Well, too, you know, a lot of people have you're going to have 2 people buying this. You're going to have several people buying this, but you're going to have the locals that live here that fish all the time, and then you're going to have the people that come here and they might charter a fishing expedition. So if you're watching on the mainland and you want a memento, this is the perfect thing to purchase. If you're gifting it to somebody, they're going to be blown away.
And now another person might just be someone who loves the look of this pendant.
Right.
So you don't have to be a fisherman or have caught a marlin or tried to catch a marlin. You can just be someone who loves the ocean and who loves the look of this.
Or maybe you're just kind of cool and you want something to hang around your neck and
it looks
you know,
good.
and it looks good.
Right.
If somebody asks you, are you a fisherman? You could just say, no, you just like this. Or you could just kind of stretch the truth and just say, yeah, you don't have to say.
The one that got away.
Yeah, it's the one that got away. Exactly. So don't let this be the one that got away. Where this is priced
I'm
for,
surprised at the price.
well, it's priced
very good.
because we know that you're going to want to give a gift or buy something for yourself, and
right.
everything is going up. So we
Yes.
tried to keep the price affordable. Again, silver has gone up substantially in the past year, 2 years. So our prices are really great prices. So
Yeah.
we try and do that.
Now, don't forget, we do include a free gift box. We will send it for you as a gift, and then we can include a note from you. It's funny because we talk about this, but we have a really fun time helping with the messages. You know, people are like, I don't know what to say. And then, you know, we'll say something like sent with aloha and love, and they're like, that's perfect.
Or
you know,
they'll
thank
say,
you.
just say it's from Bob. And I'm like, no, you can't just say it's from Bob. You have to say warm alohas from the island of Hawaii. Aloha, Bob. Or love
And they can
Bob.
imagine you.
Yeah, and
doing
they're
your
like,
aloha.
you know, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm like, yes,
Well,
you
no.
gotta say it.
These are our Puanani hibiscus bracelets, both in different tones of purple. So this is the lavender with the violet background, okay? And you can see it's got a hinge, and then it opens, and then you can just put it right onto your wrist.
Now I have the fuchsia with the purple background. What you're seeing on the screen though is the lavender with the dark purple, or the lavender with the violet.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing.
Because the violet has a little more blue in it, I think, in that background. So we tried to make sure they matched each other, the two colors, but at the same time were different. So with the fuchsia, you have a darker purple, kind of a purple color. And the contrast, I think, really pops the flower. Now, we put a lot of thought in these. These are exclusive to Showcase Hawaii,
Yeah,
just
this
like
is-
the other ones we
This
featured.
is our design.
These are our designs.
And you
yes.
see it has that gold trim, which
Yes.
is so beautiful. And again, you can put it on with one hand. You can open it, right? And then you can just put it right onto your wrist here. And so you don't need to know your bracelet size.
Right. And you could also clip it onto your ear and make it into clip earrings. We never featured clip earrings. No, these are great.
Okay, this is the fuchsia with the purple background. Sorry, I had to get that in really
yeah.
quickly because they're showing it, and I want to make sure you see that it's two different bracelets. Now you can get one of each, or you could get two of this one and two of this one, but you do get two bracelets for $39.99, which is such a great deal.
I'm glad you pointed that out, because a lot of people would say, I want two lavender. We will give you two lavender. Or I want two fuchsia. We will give you two fuchsia. No, I want one of the lavender, one of the fuchsia. We could do that.
I have to say, most people want one of each.
Right. Most people want one of each. But not to confuse things, we still have our black with the gold,
Right.
and then our silver with the white.
Limited quantities. I
Of
have
every
to tell you.
limited of everything.
Yeah.
But if you bought the black with the gold, look at how stunning that is with the fuchsia. With the lavender and the violet. See,
you know,
I'm kind of blown away. I was
Yeah.
looking at that because I didn't pair them before, but you could see on the screen we still have these colors too. I want to make sure you know that if you want one of each, you can do that, but let's say you want one purple and then you want one of the silver and white. You can do that. So now we have, I know I talk a lot, but what I tried to say.
Don't get confused. Basically, you can get whatever you want.
You could get whatever you want.
Yeah, any combination that you want, you can get two.
Right.
I'll make it easy.
Right. So a lot of people were choosing one of each, like you were saying, that's on the screen. That's the gold flower. And then we had the silver flower. The silver is a new addition for us, but people were loving that. But now with the release of the purple, you can add the purple to that.
But I want to show you what's interesting is you might think that you need to only pick the gold. But look at how stunning that looks.
Right.
With the silver in between.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So
good.
Lori likes to discover these different combinations when we're on air, because when she does that, she's kind of like, oh,
mesmerized.
I didn't even think of that.
But
yeah.
I have to say, it just makes it so fun to wear. And it makes, I think when you're getting dressed or you're ready to go somewhere, or just that process, sometimes it can be stressful. Oh no, what should I wear? I want to make sure I look nice, and does this match or whatever? It's
I don't think that.
Much nicer.
That goes through your head?
Yeah, sometimes. So
that's what takes her so long, and that's why I have a chair by the door, and I sit there and I wait.
A lot of you know about that chair by the door, right?
Yeah, that's why.
So the thing is, though, when you have things that match,
like socks,
whether it's your clothes, your shoe matches your outfit, whatever, your makeup matches, but when your jewelry matches, and you feel like. I don't know, you feel really put together.
Fancy.
Yeah, but even like you could be wearing something solid. That makes it easy, right? Like solid black or solid white or solid pink, solid blue, solid purple, whatever. And then you just want to add some color and some design. And then it becomes a focal point.
All right. This you haven't seen before. It's our new Hawaiian quilt print ginger umbrella.
Wow.
Lori has
purple and black.
Lavender actually, and I have the red and black. If you want a striking umbrella, this is the umbrella to have. You can see that it's different than the other umbrellas. We do have the other styles. We'll show you at the end of this segment the other styles, but we had to feature this near the holidays because we know these are gonna fly out.
I want to show you that you can press this button and it opens.
Or press it and
it closes.
It collapses.
So it really is a beautiful umbrella, and you can see that it's just got such a vibrancy that people love, and it really makes their day, and it does make a beautiful gift.
Now, I want to point out all the different details. You want to press that button and make it collapse and come back. See how easy that is? Now, it's a 45-inch wide canopy. So if you need to get two people under it, that's no problem. You also have the windproof panels that are great. They're at the top, they allow the wind to go through, and it helps prevent it from turning inside out, which a lot of umbrellas do.
Oh, I'm
and
always
once they do, they're
with that.
ruined.
Yeah.
But this has fiberglass ribs, which is amazing because the fiberglass ribs keep it flexible.
So
and you want that.
I always tell everyone that it took 2 years for Wayne to put all the requests that all of you had into this umbrella.
Just when I thought I had it, somebody asked for something else.
And not just the request, but you thought of wonderful additions.
Now, I have to point out, you can see on the screen, Ola Ikawai Aka Apua, which is there is life in the water from the clouds. And we engrave that on every one of our umbrellas, just as kind of a reminder. And you can see on the screen how easy it is to open and close. That's our our Hono umbrellas, which we still have too. As I said, I'll show you more of our umbrellas styles that we
Right.
have at the end. But we wanted to, and I told you this at the beginning of the year, feature different umbrellas so you didn't get too bored. And
Right.
we wanted to feature new ones all the time. And this is the latest. We have not featured this before. So if you love bold colors, and it's very striking on the black background.
Well,
That's what I love about it.
I think what we're, wanting to do is that everyone has or has had or have seen a black umbrella.
Right,
And it's usually pretty boring and plain.
right.
And you usually just melt into the sea of everybody carrying that black umbrella. So if you've ever been somewhere where you're walking with a crowd, I mean,
New York.
everybody has the same thing.
Right.
So we wanted to add and put a little bit of aloha and, put in the Hawaiian
Element.
quilt design
Right.
and the floral, Hawaiian floral design of the ginger. And so all of these things that we all love and cherish living here and feeling so fortunate to have, it's all there.
It's all in
inside
one
the
umbrella. I know. I was able to jam pack all those different elements all into this umbrella. Now, as you can see, we're having that 2-for special. So I highly recommend that you get that. And as a matter of fact, if you get more than 2, you're going to get a little bit of a discount with each umbrella that you purchase. Also, I have to point out, we kept the price low. But because these umbrellas are a little heavier to ship, we will still honor the free shipping here in Hawaii. But if you are sending to the mainland, each umbrella that you ship, we have to charge $5 shipping
Which is
fee.
really very minimal.
yes.
I mean, if any of you have done any shipping lately or in the past even, it's very expensive.
Well,
So
if you were to ship this on your own, you'd probably be paying $15 to $20 on your own.
Each.
So
So-
we're here to
right.
save you that. You could give us a call at 888-965-7467.
or 808-892-3337.
Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.